me and you in the ring together.
Finally.
I'll knock you out, bro.
Finally. You make videos over a screen.
Yeah. What, you want to push me again?
Come on.
Push me again.
This is
Imagine 8,000 people seeing your head absolutely crush onto the canvas.
There's no way.
Voila!
Hello guys, what's up? I'm RealGee. I will be doing a video reaction about top 5 YouTubers who hate each other. Yeah, top 5 YouTubers who hate each other. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna be reacting right now. Let's check this out.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 YouTubers who hate each other. YouTube has become more and more like reality TV, with drama and hidden beef taking the spotlight and becoming some of the most watched content on the platform. Because of that, a lot of people are getting into tons of fights and arguments, and today we're looking at some of the biggest YouTubers who, well, really don't like each other. With that said, I want you to leave a like on the video right now, and an iPhone X will magically appear in your mailbox. Also, feel free to comment whether you support Jake and Team 10 or the Cloud House. We'd love to see what you guys think, but with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. FaZe Banks and Jake Paul. So most feuds are pretty simple when you get down to it, but the beef between FaZe Banks and Jake Paul goes so far back that it's hard to tell where it even started. I mean, it really doesn't help that Banks is dating Jake's ex-girlfriend Alyssa, but if you think this is just relationship drama, then you're totally wrong. Like Jake has been saying for a long time that Banks' group, the Clout Gang, is a ripoff of Team 10, and Banks has said all along that what Jake is doing is nothing new. Anyway, things hit a whole new level a few months back, because Jake made a video accusing Banks of assaulting his assistant and cheating on his girlfriend. Now obviously Banks had to respond, and he said it was all lies, and if he had hurt her, it was definitely by accident. Tons of people jumped in on both sides, and both of them agreed to settle stuff privately, but Jake never made the apology video that he promised he'd make. Now it really should have ended there, but when Jake made a video attacking Ricegum, Banks felt like he had to defend his friend, so I bet there's even more drama to come.
In this segment, we're gonna get down to the truth. Why did Jake Paul make this video? Like I said before, Jake originally made his video about me, promoting the whole don't hit girls and violence is bad and we gotta put a stop to this shit. We have nothing against Banks, but he beats the shit out of girls and he cheated on Alyssa. Homie, that is the whole agenda that you gave off on the original Meg Zelly accusations, the assault shit for me. And now here we are again with a whole new situation, and you're giving off this whole vibe of like, this isn't about me. This is about something bigger. This is about changing the world. This is about stopping internet bullies and suicide prevention. And here, look at the screen. And here, guys, look, I'm donating all this money to suicide prevention. Where have I fucking seen this before? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys pulled the same shit when you guys were trying to fucking accuse me of doing all this whack shit. Dude, like the manipulation is fucking real, Jake. It really is. Anyone with half a brain knows that the reason why you made this video isn't to prevent bullying or isn't to support suicide prevention or any of that other shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Charities and, helping foundations like that and giving people money that need money and supporting causes that are positive and stuff, that shit is all gravy. That shit is dope. I'm not knocking anybody for doing that, but you need to look at Jake's intentions when he does shit.
Number 4. Ricegum and the Gabby Show. Speaking of Ricegum, he's never been a stranger to drama, but this is way more serious than just a few diss tracks happening to generate clicks. I mean, the Gabby Show straight up accused him of getting violent towards her at a party, and it didn't take long for him to respond.
That's a war.
He basically denied the whole thing and said she wasn't telling the full story, and he even released a diss track about her lying just to stir things up. Obviously, she wasn't super impressed, and she even said she thought it was ridiculous that he'd respond to such a serious accusation with comedy, but it didn't even end there. We really don't have time to get into all the specifics, but Ricegum made a video talking about how all the evidence she gave didn't prove anything, even talking about what that night was like from his perspective. Now she made a video right back apparently debunking every lie he told in his response, and sticking to her story that all of it definitely happened. Honestly, it's super complicated, and as far as we know, the official truth still hasn't come out yet. So I guess you'll have to watch the videos and decide for yourself who you think is telling the truth, because it really is a he said, she said situation.
There has been so many lies surrounding my name. If you guys haven't heard, the Gabby Show came out and said that I hit her and showed scratches and bruises as her evidence, right? This resulted in the whole internet just hating me, the most hate I've ever gotten. The internet literally thinks I'm a woman beater. Her story was she came up to me all innocent, you know, just making jokes, and because of those jokes made me mad, which resulted in me smashing her phone and hitting her. First off, she left out a ton of important information, and I did not hit her. Basically, what happened was I was at a YouTuber's birthday party where there was other YouTubers there, right? I was sitting on the couch. She came up to me, so if she never came up to me in the first place, the life I chose. But when I'm at a YouTuber party, that's my time away from YouTube, my time away from work. I can just relax there. So her coming up to me with the camera already on, didn't even ask me, made me a little bit mad. And when I told her to stop and she wouldn't, that made me even more mad, and that's why I reacted how I reacted. But I am so sorry, and that's where I was in the wrong for. I paid her phone back instant.
Number 3, KSI and Joe Weller. Now the thing about this drama is that both of them actually tried to sort it out, but all it did was prove that there are some people who are never gonna be friends. I mean, diss tracks and roast videos between Joe Weller and KSI have been flying around for a long time, but in the end they decided that they couldn't settle stuff with words alone. Instead, they both decided to take it to the ring and literally fight it out, and that probably would have been it if it wasn't for the press conference. Basically, they announced their big fight and ended up facing off on stage, and what should have just been some friendly trash talk to get people interested turned into something way more hostile. Like, Joe started mocking JJ's weight, and that made him seriously mad. Because then he started laying into Joe about the fact that he has depression and uses drugs to stay sane. It was, well, pretty brutal, especially since it was Suicide Prevention Day at the time, and it made the whole thing even more personal. To be fair, they did both apologize for going too far.
My hands on you, I'm going to destroy you. Trust me.
Yeah.
You can't have your little legitimate friends to help you. You can't have your little pussy group to help you as well. It'll just be me and you in the ring together.
Finally.
I'll knock you out, bro.
Finally, you make videos over
Yeah,
a
yeah.
screen,
What, you want to push me again?
Come on.
Push me again. Push me.
This is imagine 8,000 people seeing your head absolutely crush onto the canvas, and Weller lift his hands up.
Yo, hope you guys enjoy the fight.
Are you mad, cuz?
Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Number 2, Ricegum and iDubbbz. I've already said that Ricegum isn't afraid of getting involved in drama, but just in case you need more proof, he's actually on this list more than once. That's right, even though we already covered his fight with the Gabby Show, he was involved in another fight that caused even more of a stir. So to kinda explain the backstory, basically way back in 2016, he challenged iDubbbz to make a roast video about him, and even though it took him over a year, he finally delivered. Not just that, but he didn't even put his name in the title, just because he didn't want to send any extra attention his way. Instead, he made it look like the video was all about Jake Paul, even though it was just 30 minutes of all the things Ricegum has ever done wrong. That wasn't enough though, because iDubbbz also made his first ever diss track about him, and it was good enough to make him lose a ton of subscribers.
War that will never end.
Now Ricegum responded with his own 30-minute video to defend himself, but he also dropped a diss track a couple of days later, just to make sure he got the message. Now it looks like that's the end of all their drama for now, but I still think they're a long way off from liking each other, so I'm not exactly confident either will let this go.
That's right, everyone. I'm talking about Asian Jake Paul.
You can't just hide for months and make a 20-minute video and randomly, no one even knows, and surprise everyone and just drop it on my head. You can't just do that.
I'm doing that. I'm doing it right now.
If you were to make a Ricegum content cop, I mean, that would blow him up even more.
Oh no! I didn't title it that. I guess I'm not gonna blow up. Jake Paul, you've made a wonderful scapegoat, so I don't have to give this bit of mucus the satisfaction of having his name in the title or his face.
He'll roast my appearance, whatever. He'll probably bring up some old pictures of me from way back then when I looked weird.
What are you talking about? It's like you watched the Leafy video and thought, this is all this guy does is roast people's appearance. I could stave off all criticism by showing pictures of myself when I was a goof.
Number 1, Martinez twins and Jake Paul. So it turns out that Ricegum isn't the only YouTuber with enough enemies to make it on this list more than once, because Jake Paul could definitely give him a run for his money. I mean, we all know he's fallen out with a fair few people since he started his channel, but the most surprising was when he fell out with people in his own team. I'm serious, the Martinez twins were both members of Team 10 for a while, but they left because apparently the way they were being treated was totally unacceptable. Like in the first video they made, all they said was that he could be a bit of a bully, but then in their next video they weren't afraid to just completely go in. Like, there is way too much to cover here because the video is over half an hour long, but they basically said they were being pranked every day and that they were being targeted more than any other members of Team 10. Not just that, but they weren't even allowed to lock their doors, and when they asked to move out, Jake was furious because of what the paparazzi might say. Still not convinced? Well, when they left for a while to go to Spain, Jake literally destroyed the room they built in the house, even smashing through a wall of fan art just to make them mad. So let me know what you think. You guys support Jake or the twins? Would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below.
He said to us that he was saying to us all the time, Beaner. Like, we found out what was Beaner, and we were like, how he's joking about that? Like, he cannot joke about that. He was saying to us, Beaner, and there's in blogs that he's calling us Martinez. No Martinez, Martinez. So Martinez is like Beaners, but Martinez, if you can tell. Our brain was like, what the hell is going on? We would start thinking, are they joking? Are they not joking? What the hell is going on? And they say bad words, like way worse. And then my brother and I, we pissed me off a lot, and that's one thing that why I left Team 10. The reason is like, I love my mom, we love our mom. She did a lot of things for us. That's why we're here now. You want your mom to be like happy, right? And you want your mom to not be poor and not be to have upset. And all the money, they keep it for them. Yeah, all the money. And because I asked them, guys, I asked them about bank account in LA. And they're like, you guys don't have visas, so you guys can. And then I found out now you can have a bank account in LA without any permission. So the reason is like they were lying to us to have our money.
Man, that's so bad. Oh, Jake Paul, you need to change, man. Stop being a bitch. Stop bitching. That shit is foul, man, bro. Deal with it. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is my reaction video. See you to the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. Notification. Peace out.